Mic on.
All right, guys. A quick video here. Welcome to Autoflow University. A quick video on Meta. Those of you who have followed some of my videos in the past, I have talked about it. Meta right after earnings to wait. Okay, for the 618. You guys remember that 150 jump that we did to the 190s? Here in the weekly, very nice. I mean, after earnings, uh, stock went right to the supply. I mean, on those 185 level. And as I stated before, right, it coming down to the 618 on the fibs, and coming one to the 170s start to look good. I have a couple of ideas on how to play it, but with the market pullback that we are seeing over the past week and potentially over the next 2 weeks, one of the things that I always tell my guys is look at the statistics. I mean, the last 2 weeks of February are not the best weeks, right, for the month. So you want to be in consideration of that when you are trading. Expect the market to give you a small pullback, maybe 3%, I don't know, 4%, and then wait, see if you can get on board, right? If you want to play with puts, you can play with directional with puts. But I'd rather, wait for the market to come back. I believe the SPX, as I stated early on in other videos, is the SPX might give us that 5% that we want. Potentially, go and tag that 618 fib or the 3900s. So this will give you some very nice trend. Now, if the market actually just gives us, the bull flag right here that you see on the chart, on the weekly chart. This weekly chart, by the way, it has two things. One of the things that I have here on the weekly is the 40 EMA and the 10 EMAs, as you can see here. And if you look at the 40 EMA, it's sitting right on these 4,000s, okay? The 40 and the 10. So chances are, if we are to drop, this next week is a short week, and then going into the last week of February, right? Window dressing coming along, we might get a pop again to break out of this bull flag back into the 4,200, excuse me. So time will tell. At this point, I'm still in the boat that next 2 weeks I have to be very careful with my trading. Very conservative, and I have to be very selective. Now, going to Meta, like I said before, wait for them to prove to us. I mean, full disclosure, I have no position right now on Meta. I got rid of everything, but I'm planning to put maybe a couple of put spread right here on the 59s, on the 60s, excuse me, 60.55. The 60.55 on Meta for the month of April. I'm talking about 40 days out, 50 days out. On April, let me see if I have it here. About 60 days out for April, it's paying about $1.30 right now. So if you wait for Meta to give you a small pullback down to the 150s or 158s, you might be able to put it on for a little bit better price. Okay, you can play with the 155, 150. That one, the 155, 150 put credit spread is paying about $1 right now. I might want to get it under above, excuse me, $1.50. If we can see it at $1.50 or $1.80, you can collect $2 on it. I'm gonna save this one on, and I have others here that I'm looking forward, like the 160, 155 for April. This one is paying about $1.30. Not so bad. I want to collect 33% of the spread, so anything above $1.50, that's fine with me. Now, if you are more inclined to play it with directionals, well, you can wait a little bit more and look at the 160s in the money as of Friday, because the stock is sitting still at the 172. They were about $1,500. But if you wait, right, let's say, I don't know, a couple of Friday, maybe this Friday, the next one, couple of weeks, if you wait, you might be able to break that 170. Okay, break the 170, get to the upper end of the 160s, maybe your 168s, and then you can play at the money, right? At the money for March with the 160, and you might get this one for about $1,000. Okay, and then play it with the directional, with the bounce on the Nasdaq and on the market. Back to the 180s. All right, you can do that way. Now, if you want to play the weakness of the market and go with the puts, just be careful, because I have seen a lot of buying coming through around, after 11:30. And let me show you something here on the daily, right? So here's the daily that I have on Meta. But if you go to the 30 minutes, okay, early mornings and very late in the afternoon, I have seen the trend that the market start reversing on Meta, and buyers step up. You know, some buyers have stepped up right in the afternoon. So if you're playing with directionals, just be careful the time that you are entering that trade with puts. Okay. If you are bullish with the stock, I would say just wait for the 160s, see if they can defend it and prove to us that the 160 is going to hold. But other than that, on the weekly, I believe I have, let me see if I have it on the daily here, show you, I don't know if I have my VWAP. Yes, I do. So I do have my anchor VWAP here. And as you can see, that anchor VWAP is, you know, all the way at 150. Now we are breaking right below the 9 EMA this week, and we are coming right to the 20, which sometimes has served pretty nicely as a support. This red that you see here, this is my 20 EMA. So two things to look forward is, are we going to hold right here, right on the 165, 167s like I told you? That's going to give you an opportunity to ride the 160 in the money calls, okay? If Meta is to bounce, you can play with the 165, which are a little bit cheaper. Maybe you can get them the 165 for under $3. Currently, they're at about $4 for March 17th. If you're just playing the stock like the way we do it in the room, you know, just for a couple of bucks on a daily intraday day trading, for day trading, you can just wait. I haven't traded, like I said, I have no positions right now on Meta, but I'm expecting to see what are they going to do once we get to the 160. If we're going to bounce from this price level, this is the one that we held back in July, and this is the drop right on the 155. So the last time we went through it, we found some pretty good support for about 3-4 months. And after these earnings, I want to see the same thing. I want to see whether or not these guys are going to hold on to that 160 and the 155 level. This is the reason why I want to play it with the April put spread 160, 155. The whole idea is I want to collect some premium. I want to be long the stock, and I want to let those puts expire and go to zero if indeed they hold that 160, 155 on Meta. All right, so I hope this video has helped you guys tremendously. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, give it a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys in the trading room. If you guys are not part of the trading room yet, there is some information here at the end of the video. Take care. God bless you. I'll see you in the trading room.